Aloha and happy Thursday. It's Mira, your Hawaiian beauty auntie, and we are here to find out who the glow goes to. We're also going to talk a little bit about the Mary Kay Makeover Contest, which is one of the main ways that you can be in August 2025's drawing. And don't think, hey, I live kind of far from you. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I don't know if I have time to get together for a makeover, even if I am on Oahu. I have got some fun beauty tools that we can use for you to create a virtual look. They're new things that have just launched from Mary Kay. And so Mary Kay very much wants to get feedback on it. So let me just check my camera, my lighting angles. I recently moved my desk to a different spot in my office. So we are figuring out the whole sitch. Let's see, is that better or worse? Or the light? Oh, we're going to tip over. So it's the second week of school for our kids here in Hawaii, or at least in Waianae on the west side. And I have been busy having fun with new clients, doing a lot of new makeovers. So watch for some reveals and some spotlights of Hawaiian women-owned businesses that can do business anywhere, and some great volunteers from our community. I've had a lot of fun. So if you are watching today, make sure to comment here. That's one of the ways that you can get into August Drawing, is by commenting on any of my live events. And we're going to start out with a little get ready with me. And I'm going to share with you the Mary Kay the contest website for the Mary Kay Makeover Contest. So let's get over to that window. Okay, first, let me show you our big wheel of names. Yay, that's so exciting. There's so many of them. And I'm going to, and we are on the right page. So here is the contest page for the Mary Kay Makeover Contest. Mary Kay Makeover Contest, marykay.com. You can go on my personal website, marykay.com/Mira to also get to it. And there's a video about the contest. This particular contest, there are 6 makeup artist trend looks. I have done so far Berry Noir. I've done some Cinnamon Glow. Blossom had the great Golden Hour makeover. I did an Island Breeze on Caitlin this past week, and I did Mauve Haze on my friend Cindy Crown and Shield, and I'm going to do that today on myself to show you. Now let's go over and look at our entrance. Some of the people it's easy for me to find because I just have to search by state abbreviation. And oh my gosh, with the exception of Janet, who somehow entered twice, all of these beauties right here are my entrance. Cindy and Blossom and Quinn and Rojalyn. And guess what? I have a couple more that are coming. And then, let's see. Let's show Caitlin. M.A. Okay, we'll do Caitlin. Here she is, Caitlin Silverwood. Caitlin, I had such a fun time with you. You look great in this Island Girl look, and we can't wait to see who the winners are when they are. That you can enter the contest through August 31st. That's the last day to submit entries, and I'm going to say that it's probably going to be Central Time. Midnight Central Time is going to be the last day to enter. So that's 7 p.m. for Hawaii, and you can do that by getting together with me, or if you have if you have a lot of Mary Kay makeup, go ahead and pick one of these looks that you have everything for and create your own look. Take your picture and submit it. You can also use the tools on my marykay.com website. Let's see if we can get ourselves over to there. You can use the tools on my marykay.com website. I will show you that before we go. I'm going to do for you Mauve Haze today, which is a great look for a quick look that's really polished. I'm excited about this because the Mauve Crush lipstick is the one that I've gotten the most, I love your lipstick, comments about on my social media over the last probably 12 weeks, everything from our visit. So if you were with me in Boise in June and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that lip color, this is the one. It's going to be amazing. And this is a really neat one because you use one eye color to create some different, oh, you're not even looking at it. I'm sorry. I'm all over here staring at this. So the Mauve Haze, just a Gen X girl. So Mauve Haze, so you're going to use one eye color, which is the Dusty Rose. I'm totally obsessed with this. And you're going to use a different kind of brush to get some different motion. So it's going to be an ombre with just one color. And let's go ahead and get started on this. Let's make her and I the same. Can we do that? Can we do that? Okay, here we go. Here she is. And we've got me. All right, so I am going to, did I have it bring myself a mirror? Okay, that might be, oh, I've got mirror on the wall right behind me. So we're going to start out with I'm going to talk about what the skincare I did today in order to prepare. So first and foremost, I did my Time Wise Repair Cleanser, Serum, Eye Cream, and my Day Cream. And I'm going to add a couple of extra things to that. I also did a charcoal mask yesterday because I just got my eyebrows done. My eyebrows are waxed. I got all my facial hair waxed. And so I have blackheads right in here, especially from sand and stuff like that in there. So it is really important to prep your skin before you do makeup. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this deep wrinkle filler, and I'm going to use it on my Are You Kidding Me With This lines. Okay, so this is backwards for me. I might have to go grab my mirror. Oh, do I have a mirror in here? Yes, I do. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, I have a mirror. My perfect palette is right here, and it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. But like I said, we just rearranged the furniture in my little office space to move my desk down so that I have a wall behind me so that the light in here reflects a little bit better and it's not into the void. Very important little camera angle. So go ahead and make comments below. And if you would like to share this content, it is shareable either from my personal page on Facebook or from my business page. Make sure to like my page. There's a lot of you who've liked the content on my page, but you haven't actually liked my page. And the number of people who have liked and are following my page is one of the metrics that Facebook, that Meta is tracking for me. All right, next thing we're going to do is a little tiny bit of the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter. I love her. I swear by her. And this is for the lines that don't show up. So if you have some 11s and you want them to go away or to be frozen in place, this is going to give you the same level of results as an injectable. And it is going, and that is a great thing because it's a $58 product that you can use really for this. These tubes go for about 6 months. My very first one I got in October when I got the director preview package, and it lasted me until about, I think I was able to squeeze out the very last of it the first part of April. So this is the one we opened after that. Don't leave home without it. I try to do this twice a day if I can because it really makes a difference. So it is clinically tested for this area and for the extended crow's feet area. I also use it right here. I use my deep wrinkle filler here, and then on me, my what are you talking about right now lines that my kids have given me and that I got through the pandemic. And I'm feeling pretty good. So I am going to put on makeup today because I'm here on camera. I'm demonstrating. I have a new client coming over and I'm going to see a whole bunch of people today. So I want to present myself best that I can. And I'm going to do under eye corrector. This is the current version of this. This is actually being phased out. If you love it with the wand, it's still available through whenever we sell out. It's being phased out to make room for something new that I can't tell you very much about until September 1st. But come back on the drawing giveaway for August, for September, and I will have some products to tell you about. And also, I haven't decided if we're going to do beauty bingo or not, but the beauty bingo is usually the way that we do our product preview. That should be coming the first week in September if we're going to do it, for sure. So watch for invites on that. And then Oahu customers, there will be a brand new venue for beauty bingo on island in Honolulu with parking, with food in mid-September. So more details to come, and a collab with a woman-owned business. We are excited. So I did my under eye corrector, and you can see how that already brightens up this whole area right here. If I was just going to do errands and go to the beach and maybe just, do some deliveries, this is how I would go. But I'm going to add my beige C170 foundation. Right now I've got a matte wear formulation in that because I'm in a weird shade range where the C170 is my main one, but I love luminous. Luminous skips over beige C170. So I'm doing matte wear, but I've got lots of hydration underneath to support that. Okay, so I've got my little foundation, using my foundation brush, starting from the center and blending out with my foundation. One of the newest tools that you can use on my marykay.com website is a new foundation quiz, and it is a filter that will virtually try on your face several different foundation options, everything from our powder foundation options to our new concealers to our CC cream and our liquid foundation in both coverages. Now, right now, it seems like it's calibrated a bit light, so it's going to recommend colors that might be a bit light for you. I remember Erin Bain, my beautiful cinnamon girl hairdresser, she's like, I don't think I've worn ivory since Indiana winter. And I'm like, yeah, definitely not. So the tone we went with her was quite a bit darker. And I had that also the other day with a bronze skin client who they were recommending dark beige, and that was like, she was a geisha. So take those. We're starting it out. We're trying something new. That's why we need you to try this tool out so that we know how it's going to go. Great. So now my skin's nice and evened out, and we're going to get into our mauve haze look. This look is, I'm going to do the look as shown for the makeover contest, and then I'm going to do some add-ons. So in my pro palette, I've got the Rogue Rose cheek color and the Dusty Rose, is that the color? This fabulous color. And these are the only two that we're going to use for this look. We're going to then use a brown eyeliner and a mauve nude lipstick, or mauve nude lip liner, and the mauve crushed lipstick. So let me start with the lipstick. So this is a perfect car makeup kind of a situation, or if you have a professional office and you need to keep something in your desk so that you can throw on a quick look, this is a great one, and it's going to work really well with all your skin tones. So I've got my waterproof lip liner here. I love the waterproof lip liners because you can use that alone. You could use this just with the balm that I have on my lips. Shout out to Satin Lips. Okay. All right. And that's really beautiful. But you could also make a harder line. This color is also great. I know lip liner is one of those very 90s things. I grew up never leaving home without my lip liner. I love this one, any of the nudes, because they are really good. They go with any kind of lipstick. They have pink nude, beige nude, auburn nude, truffle nude for our brown divas, our deep bronze skinned divas. They're all really great. So even this by itself is great. I'm going to add on my mauve haze. I think that's what it's called. I have 20 something years worth of shade names in my head. So when people say to me, does Mary Kay have this shade? If it sounds even vaguely familiar, I'm going to be like, yeah, we totally do. And I'm going to figure it out. So got that. Now let's go into the cheeks. This Rogue Rose cheek color is kind of a medium tone. So the wisdom is, if you're going to do a lighter color, you do it right here on the top of the cheekbones. Medium to dark, you go more right here. On me, because I'm currently a medium beige, I'm going to use it as a lighter color, and I'm going to do it a little bit on the top. Well, let's try one on one side and one on the other. All right, so we're doing it as if it was a light color here, more forward on my cheek. It's definitely very blush intensive. This makes me think of my friend Lindsay Hickey. Hey, Lindsay, my blush queen. Lindsay loves blush. And sometimes she's like, is this too much blush? I'm like, girl, for you, it's never too much. All right, so on the other side, we're going to do it, or I'm going to do it here and up into my hairline and treat it like it was a darker tone. And the easiest way to find where you should put your blush is kind of roll your brush down and find where the hollow is underneath your cheek, because you're trying to accentuate that and go up and into your hairline. And really, it's about the effect you want. I think they're both great. So we have higher on the cheekbone, which is more of it's a lighter tone for me. This is nice. And then we have more of this is defining and hugging my cheekbones. It's very a la 1970s, 1990s. I can't decide. So make sure to comment on which side you prefer. I'd love to know what you think. But I'm feeling pretty great already. And this is without any bronzer or contour or anything like that. So my next step is going to be, usually for this kind of a look, I would be using this brush, which is the all over eyeshadow brush, and I would really be packing it on. I have some content on my that I saw recently on what kind of brushes give what kind of effect. That's from Mary Kay. I'm going to repost that because I thought it was really helpful. It gave me an idea of which brushes I should be using, because even though I'm a beauty expert and they educate me on all these things, you know what? I have my own opinions, and I came of age in a different era for sure, when we were all using sponge tip applicators. So let me show you the difference with the brushes. So this is a nice loose brush. We're going to start with the way it's shown, and we're going to go with the higher cheekbone one, because that's on this side. So I'm going to sweep it with this bigger brush, and I'm just going to sweep it from the outside, and I'm really going to concentrate it right here in the crease. I'm in love. This is amazing. I am going to start using this brush more. The all over eyeshadow brush is just my go-to. Wow. Okay, guys, seriously, amazing. Okay, so second brush. This is the way I would always do it. And I'm still going to pack it on because I have deeper set eyes. I really want to pay attention to my crease. And this is a good crease color. I don't know who that is. Somebody's calling me. Oh, it's the eye doctor. I'm going to call them back. Sorry, I'm not home right now. My hand is a spider web. Eye doctor. So this is also nice too. And this is very much, I feel like the side with the big open brush is a little bit more easy and blended and a little bit more effortless. And then I'm liking the way that this packs into the crease. So I'm getting a lot of ombre without adding a second color. And this color, I am getting some ombre, but it's more like up here. It's definitely more stiff. I think I could play with this with two brushes, and that would be a nice way to not have to carry. I'm working on carrying less stuff because Southwest just got rid of their free bags policy. So I'm gonna have to pay for baggage on every airline, and we are going to do a European trip next summer. And I was just recently encouraged to be able to do it out of carry-ons. Although since we're going to visit our friends who live in Murat, France, I'm going to probably be FedExing some stuff ahead of time as well, because I like my stuff. You know how I feel. All right, so now we're gonna go brown eyeliner. Brown, there's a lot of people who've been wearing black, wearing gray. I encourage you to try brown. It's just nice and soft. It's like the makeover I had from my stylist, Patsy. Shout out to Embracing Your Essence. Get your colors done. At least try it out, especially if you're doing videos and if you're not getting the energy that you want, try something new. All right, so I did my eyeliner. Do I have my eyeliner brush? Okay, hold for commercial break. Okay, so really this is a 2-brush, 1 eyeshadow situation. Okay, so I have on my brown eyeliner. I just do the top of my lids and I don't wing it out a lot for regular everyday. And the reason why is that I wear prescription sunglasses and I sneeze and my eyes are deep set and I have allergies. So I'm gonna just use this brush. I'm just gonna use the brush to even it out. The waterproof stuff does set pretty fast, but you want powder underneath it, and ideally you want a little bit of powder over the top of it to keep it in place. Thank you, Lori Hogue, for teaching me that trick. That has saved a lot of aggravation and like why does it never work for me situations. Okay, so I'm going to dump. So now I'm going to dip my brush in the same color eyeshadow that I used and just kind of pack it over the top to give it a set. You probably could, in fact, this might be better. I'm going to try this brush, this big brush. Ooh, what? Blend, blend, blend. There's a little bit of fallout underneath this eye because my skin is very moisturized. I just did all my skincare before I came on camera. Okay, and then we're going to set it with the, oops, what was that? We're going to set it with the Mary Kay Great Heights mascara. This mascara is really interesting because the brush is designed so it's not going to hit your eyelids. So if you're used to having a little mascara fallout underneath and you're like, why is this so clean? And my lashes look so good. It's the reason why is the shape of the brush. But I love this mascara. I love when people ask me which Mary Kay mascara I use, I'm like, yes, because that's asking me like what kind of shoes I wear every day. And duh, as many kinds as I possibly can because we like it. But this is definitely one that I have been reaching for and showing a lot because it's got lengthening, it's got a really good silicone brush, and it's designed where it's not going to hit your eyelid and you're not going to have to clean up after it. So no heroin chic with this. So if you love that, because you know what, I know some of you do. I know some of you cannot get over that. It's just part of the way that you learn how to put on mascara and you love it. But I love this for a nice, clean, easy look, especially when you're doing car makeup or in office before your meeting makeup. Because let's be honest, sometimes the barn needs to be painted a little bit. And we're beautiful the way we are, but it's even better when you can accentuate and differentiate, particularly when everything is one color, whether that's all bronze or whether that's all beige. All right, so I'm feeling pretty good about this look. Let's get back into the full screen mode. All right, now I've got all this stuff around my keyboard. And dun dun dun. Ta-da! Oh, mauve, mauve, mauve. So let's do a few finishing touches that are not part of the look as shown. We're going to do a little bit of setting powder, and I'm going to use my big powder brush. I'm going to go all over the top to help cut down the shininess. You can use translucent powder. Oh, I forgot my eyebrows. Oh, girl, that is a problem. Eyebrows are the thing. So I am a child of the 90s. I spent most of the 90s trying to get my big old bushy eyebrows, which are now in trend, to be tame. And now I've got holes in them, like right in the middle. All the hair still grows in here where I've had like years of laser hair removal, but it does not grow. There's holes here and here and here. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to use my volumizing brow tint. I'm going to comb it up really nice and light. Let's see. Lean towards the camera. I changed my camera placement too, so I'm like, where is the camera? Okay. Oh, perfect. A little bit of that. And I'm going to do a little bit of the, I'm not going to do contour today because we're going easy breezy, but I am going to find my blush brush. Yes. And I'm going to do a tiny bit of bronzer, medium glow bronzer. These are still available. They are still available until we run out. I still have about 10 each of the medium and the deep glow bronzer. You're going to put your bronzer in a little bit different place than you would put like a contour because it's about where the sun is naturally going to hit you. So this is where our friend the sun likes to bronze me out. Okay, just a little extra glow. Ah, yay! I feel ready to do the drawing. So let's shift over to the page where we were looking at this and see if I can get you to the Mirror Me app really quick. The Mirror Me app is on my marykay.com website. And don't worry if you're just tuning in, we are going to be doing the drawing. I am just doing a little bit of stuff with you ahead of time. We're going to go, okay, here is my page. And now we can share her. Okay. I have to get over here. So yeah, it's going to show you Makeover Contest right away when you get on there. It's going to show you all kinds of things. You can shop the catalog right here. You can also see our sustainability report from Forbes. There is our Skin Analyzer app. There's some great trend looks that are not part of Makeover Contest. And way down here underneath my picture, you're going to go to Mary Kay Apps, and you're going to go to the Mirror Me app. The Mirror Me app is we're going to, can you go right to it? Mirror Me app enhanced. Let's see if we can get this going or not. No, I got it down. Oh, here we go. Open. This is going to be another window, I think. So let's get off screen sharing. We'll stop this share and we'll go to, where is the app? Where's the app? Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know. I am on. Okay. Holding technical difficulties. Does it have a window for this? Okay, so the Mirror Me app you can do with your live camera, or you can do upload a photo. Because I'm using my camera right now, it won't allow me to show you with a live camera, but I will be posting today some of the things that I've done with the Mirror Me app, before and after photos, and it allows a side-by-side view. So you can create the contest looks. It has it already loaded there in the app. It's ready for you, and you can do a side-by-side, or you can do a full face because it'll have the little Mary Kay. In fact, it'll have the Makeover Contest banner that will be part of it. And you can use that and submit it for your chance to win $5,000 in cash at a Mary Kay haul worth $500. And the entry period is through August 31st. You're going to get 3 extra entries into my drawing for August for doing that with me. No purchase necessary. And you can invite your friends. You can invite as many people as you want. Just make sure to submit it with my information. You can get all of that at my website, marykay.com/Mira. So let's now go. We're now done with all of this. There's a main event that we are here for, and I've made you wait really for long enough, I think. So let's get over to, that's not it. We'll go down here. The wheel. Where is the wheel? Which tab is that on? Okay, I might be sending it to myself again because I might have made it small. Oh no, I didn't. Yay. Wheel of names. I'm just so excited when I remember my technology. So we're going to stop doing that, and we're going to stop the screen share. We're going to present. We're going to now share the screen. And there we go, the wheel of names. So the people who are in this drawing are clients of mine, of the Flamekeeper Future National Area consultants who turned in their, I love a little balloon action, who turned in their names by the deadline of August 5th. And of those, this is people who hosted a party, who spent $100 or more, who liked or shared some of my content or commented and engaged with it and helped me bring up my algorithm, people who listened to the career opportunity, and people who hosted a party either virtual or in person that's going to be held in the month of August. So if you did any of those things, your name is in here. If you are a customer of a consultant in the Dream It, Do It unit or the Flamekeeper Future National Area, you were eligible for this drawing, and I really hope your consultant put your name in the drawing. If not, you can be in next month's drawing, but this one's happening today. So the winner of this is going to be able to choose $100 in Mary Kay product. That is whatever he or she wants it to be, and it's going to be sent directly to you from your consultant. So, and then we also have consultants. So starting in July, we decided that beauty consultants in the Flamekeeper Future National Area could be in. So people with new agreements, people who met a company contest, people who were active for the month, people who held a party, people who turned in names of people they shared the opportunity with, and people had birthdays in August. So that's universal. Birthdays, and of course, their Mary Kay anniversaries for Salesforce members. So they're all in. This could be a consultant, it could be a client, and we got a lot of people in here. So let's go ahead and spin. Let me get this. Let's make this massive. All right, ready? Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. And the winner is, the print is so small because there are so many people. Carrie Smith! Oh my gosh, Carrie Smith! I'm so excited for you. Carrie has been one of my long-term Boise ride or dies. Hang on, we're trying out different screen angles here. Nope, that's not it. Has been one of my long-term Boise ride or dies. She's somebody that I met her family early on. She really supported me in the pandemic stage of developing my business. She's a tenant of mine in one of my rental properties. So Carrie, I am so excited for you. I can't wait. I'm going to tag you, but I'm also going to call you as soon as we're done. So that has been everything. Thank you for watching, for rewatching, for sharing, for posting, for commenting, for helping me build my community and spread the aloha from the west side of Oahu all the way to the east coast of the U.S. mainland and beyond in 2026. I'm Mira Dunnick, and that is everything. Goodbye for now, and aloha.